Hello and hello. This is our midday pop-in. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm I'm a little tired, but we're gonna get on through it, you guys. I appreciate you all coming back. We've got some news that we got to update you guys on. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful hump day. Let's get on into it, honey. With no further ado. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. I hope y'all not working too hard today, honey. Hope y'all ain't working too hard today. Let's get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, it is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I see you, Shirley Terry, Wanda Cockshell. Hey, let's go ahead and jump on into the news, honey. Let's get it. We got some Wendy Williams news, honey. Wendy Williams is in the news. So Wendy Williams' ex-husband files a $250 million lawsuit against her guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, requesting that the jury trial and seeking release from her guardianship. Now it has become a weapon, not a shield, according to him. Now he wants her off that so that he can kind of move how he wants to kind of get some money up out of her. So she don't have that protection in terms of the guardianship that's protecting her money, which is something that he wants. Then that's what he's seeking. He's seeking to remove the guardianship so that he can have full range over her money. Wendy is not capable of handling her finances on her own. So that would be a huge playground for Kevin as far as her finances if the guardianship was removed, which I don't think it will be. But let's get into it. Now, this is that Wendy Williams, okay, and her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, filed a $250 million federal lawsuit to end her guardianship. It says that according to page 6 that the lawsuit is against Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, Wells Fargo, her ex-manager, Bernie Young, and her one-time financial advisor, Laura Schiller, and others. It says that they claim that guardianship has become a weapon, not a shield, claiming that Wendy is being abused, neglected, and defrauded by her court-appointed guardian. Now, it says that the guardianship serves no therapeutic purposes and that it's not protective. It goes on to say that it is punishment, pure and simple, and said this is according to their lawsuit. Now, it says that the suit addressed Wendy's ongoing issues of being trapped at her assisted living facility, which gives her limited access to a phone and hinders her relationship with friends and family. Now, they also say that they claim that Wendy has been subjected to being over-medicated and allege her guardian is ignoring medical advice regarding Wendy's mental health, stating that she is fully competent, despite being diagnosed with Graves' disease, frontal temporal dementia, and progressive aphasia. It goes on to say that the suit went on to accuse Morrissey of poor financial management, alleging that she was not properly vetting payment made using Wendy's accounts, and claims that she wasn't making timely payments. And in addition, says that the document lists 22 counts, including violation of free speech and access to courts, unlawful isolation, negligence, professional malpractice, defamation, and more. So Kevin, her ex-husband, child, who went out and had a whole baby on her, had a whole decade-long relationship with his side chick, Sabrina, and was taking Wendy's money and spend it on the side chick. Now that he's down and out, now he tries to act like he cares about Wendy and he wants the best interest for her, when I feel like it's pretty much self-serving for him, because he's already petitioned the courts prior for to get money out of Wendy, saying that he needed hip replacement. He had no medical benefits. He had to sell his home most recently because he could not afford the homeowner's fees. So he's really down and out. His money is not where it used to be. He was trying to sue Wendy and the network because he was fired, which he's saying they're blaming him for his financial status being where it is. But bottom line, had you done right by Wendy, you would still be with her and you would still have access to her money. But he's trying to get in any way he can. So now he's trying to be this sympathetic ex-husband who all of a sudden now cares about Wendy. I don't buy it. But that's what's going on with that. Kevin is a creep. That's Martell Jr. That is Martell Jr., honey. That's Martell Jr. That's Ralph Jr., okay? Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on, honey, because it's more. Child, there's so much going on. Lord. All right, so shout out to It's On Site. All right. Now, Miss Jones, you guys, Miss Jones claims that Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter allegedly plotted to have her unalive, and says that Wendy's what is that, lymphedema is God humbling her after kicking people when they were down. Okay, y'all might remember Miss Jones from the I think she's from the music industry. Now it says that radio personality Miss Jones says that Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter allegedly tried to have her taken out, child. Now she believes that the alleged plot rather was because Kevin felt threatened by her friendship with Wendy, saying that she was one friend who saw straight through him and wasn't afraid to call it out. Now Miss Jones also says that Wendy's health issues, rather like her battle with lymphedema, might be God's way of humbling her after years of kicking people while they were already down. Now it goes on to say that, and she didn't stop there, that she suggested rather that Kevin may have played a role in Wendy's health declining, claiming that he pushed her into bunion surgery years ago and may have even convinced the doctor to do something shady during the procedure that led to long-lasting effects on Wendy. What y'all think about that? There was some strong allegations right there. Let's get into what she had to say, because baby.
Kevin.
She's a wild one, ain't she? When I tell you she's a chatty, ain't she? Now, when she said she got Ring cameras and all this other evidence, I don't know. I kind of believe her in terms of saying the things that she experienced with Kevin and being around Wendy. Don't sound like she's lying. It sounds like she's got, all her information, but I don't know if you were once Wendy's friend. I don't think you should be telling some of this stuff, especially on a interview over at the Breakfast Club. Like, that's a lot. I wonder how Wendy would feel if she was in her right mind to know that she was saying something like this. Okay, because I don't know. That's weird. What y'all think? She's saying that Kevin tried to have her taken out, which is Wendy's husband, y'all. Well, ex-husband. What do y'all think about that? That's a lot, right? Prayers to Wendy, child. And Kevin, it sounds like you might be for the streets out here, sir. All right, somebody else who's for the streets. Let's move on, honey. That's a lot. I don't never like to say that that God is punishing somebody by doing. I mean, because sometimes it may be karma in a way like that. But I wouldn't say in this situation that God is punishing Wendy after she done had foot surgery and he's got her down with lymphedema and all these other sicknesses that she's dealing with. I don't feel like that's God's way of punishing her for how she treated people when she was on the radio. I don't want to think like that. Okay, but child, God, people forever putting God and stuff and he have nothing to do with it. But let's get on, child, to the next topic. Blueface shows what his house looks like after only a few days of Krishan being back. So y'all remember I told y'all this morning he allowed her to stay in his home while he's locked up because she apparently had no place to go. The house that she was leasing and or renting, I think she might have got put out or whatever the case may be. Y'all know she is hoping to get back with Blueface, as I told y'all this morning in Car Chronicles, but he has allowed her to stay in his home. And I guess his daddy or his mom, Clarissa, must have released these pictures because how could he do it? He's in jail. But let's go ahead and look at these damn pictures of his place where he says that Krishan only been there for a few days. It says that Blueface shared some footage of what his house looked like after letting Krishan back in. They said she was only there for a few days, and look at how the house looks. It's a mess. All right. Episode of Orders. Yeah. It's everywhere. Oh, man. Y'all know I'm a neat freak and a germaphobe, so y'all know this is tearing me up over here. I can't take it. I just want to pick everything up and put it where it goes. Oh my God, this is horrible. Ooh. can't take it no more, child. So let's see. It says Krishan no longer lives there. Okay. So that was the house that he allowed her to stay in. I think that's the house that maybe where the daddy came and got all her stuff up out of there. But they said she was only there for a few days or so, but that's how she left the house. And the daddy, I think that's the same house the daddy went in and got all the stuff up out of there and put it in like a storage and told her he would mail her the information where she could pick it up within 90 days. She had 90 days to get it or whatever. But yeah, that's crazy. Krishan, child, please focus on your baby. And Blueface, I don't think he wants you around no more. All right. If you keep house like that, I see why your priorities is so effed up, honey. Cleanliness is definitely next to godliness. Ain't nothing God about that. You can go to church every damn day, but your house look like that, baby. You might need to go back and repent. But anyway, child, the world's biggest, pettiest person aside from damn 50 Cent is Simon Guobadia, honey. He is back on our social media streets, Lord, since he got removed from ICE, child, since they let him out and deported his ass back to Nigeria. He is in Dubai. All right. I told y'all he just had a birthday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? He was posting a whole bunch saying he was happy to finally be out in Dubai. He's staying at some nice hotel or whatever in Dubai. As you guys can see up there, Dubai United Emirates, okay, is where he is. So he says he is back, says my heart is still full of love for this life. Actually says it even more now. So he must be looking for his next wife out here, child. I don't know. He might be looking for another wife because he is officially divorced. He and Portia. Do I feel like he is going to pay Portia that money, that 40K? I do not. I do not think he will be paying it, but he's smiling with them teethers that she paid for when they were married. He's showing them damn teeth. If I was Portia, I'd be like, if he don't give me my 40K a month, damn it, I want them damn teeth back. All right. If I don't get my 40K, I want them damn veneers back that I paid for. So how about that? You ask and sit around and eat mashed potatoes, and when you get tired of that shit, then you'll send me my money. How about that? All right. Yeah. I'll be on that level of pity. Send me them damn veneers in the mail, nigga, if you can send my money. So that's Simon, child, back in the damn social media streets where he used to be before I snatched his ass up, being petty per usual. Moving on. All right. Was hoping not to hear from his ass, but I guess that was asking too much. All right. Let's get into the next topic, child. Get into some Diddy news. So they're saying, do you think that Diddy should take the stand? They're saying that Diddy is reportedly not testifying at his sex trafficking trial. That might be a good thing. Let your attorneys fight it out, honey, because you get up there and say the wrong thing and your ass be up the creek. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Yeah, they said he lost weight, child. They probably giving him one bologna sandwich up in there, ice, child. He went out there eating no buffets like he was eating when his ass was out. So with Sean Combs' explosive federal trial now hitting the 6-week mark, says that a lot of what was once kept under wraps is now out in the open. You think? Okay. Y'all know day before yesterday, the jury trial was watching the freak off tapes, child. And then one of them called out sick today, so they had to move the trial or put everything on hold or whatever until that person came back. I was like, shit, I'd be throwing up and sick too after watching Diddy and a damn freak off in a video. Because y'all know they had to watch it with earphones on. I said, Jesus, why? So prosecutors are laying down what they are calling a years-long criminal operation that could lock the music mogul away for life, claiming Combs used his clout and to traffic women, quiet down accusers, and dodge any real consequences. Now, they says that while the government's case has thrown in some intense testimonies and a detailed timeline of the alleged events, that the defense hasn't fully laid out their side as of yet. Now, one big question they're asking is whether Combs would testify himself or has finally been answered. It says that multiple insiders tell People that Combs will not be taking the stand in his own defense, even with all the spotlight on the case and the serious allegations hanging over him. Now, they say that this choice comes as both legal teams gear up for the final stretch of the trial that's got the music world and the public on edge. So we're going to see in a few more weeks here what the verdict of this is going to be. Diddy is facing, they're saying life. If he gets convicted, he is facing probably life in prison. Wouldn't that be crazy? to never see Diddy out again. No more Diddy bopping, no more baby oils, no more pink coquiana, no more take that, no more freak offs. We can keep going. Damn. Okay. No more all in the videos. Okay, like Suge Knight said. Damn, Diddy. You used to be the homie, man. You used to be the man, homie, but I don't know no more. All right, moving on. Two people that I told y'all broke up before the news even came out. Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti. I've been told y'all this shit. Okay. I saw this on the website a little bit back, and they just not coming out saying, "Oh yeah, we're broken up." Yeah, y'all been broken up for a little while now, because I already talked about this. Go look at one of my videos a little bit back. All right. Probably like a week or so ago, I damn sure did came right out. If y'all watch me, you know I ain't lying. All right. So Angela Simmons, honey, confirms her split from Yo Gotti. All right. Now, since Angela Simmons had confirmed that she and Yo Gotti have broken up, now during a talk with Angie Martinez, she shared that she is a true lover girl and the relationship ending did not feel good. All right. I kind of feel like this situation wasn't going to last or go into marriage. I feel like he was more enamored by her. Y'all remember when he mentioned her in the song, in one of his songs, and then very shortly after that, they started dating. He didn't seem as into her once they got together as she was into him. Like, she seemed very smitten by him when they were together, but he just seemed like, oh, okay, I got her now. Like, I ain't in sight. You know how it is when you're pursuing somebody and the thrill of getting with them or catching them or getting them, you're really thrilled about that. You can't wait to be with this person. But once you get them, it's like the excitement is not as exciting anymore. And that's what it gave with Yo Gotti once he actually got Angela, because he probably thought I'd never be able to get this girl. Okay. I mean, she is one of Hollywood's, most sought after girls. She is, she's music, she's royalty. If you really look at it, who her father is, who her uncle is, Russell Simmons, like, she is definitely a Hollywood royalty. So for him to have a mad crush on her back in the day and add her to his song, and then for him to actually get this girl and date her, like, I feel like he really wasn't feeling her as much as she was feeling him. But let's get into what she had to say in this interview. I mean, they stayed going on vacations together. She bought him expensive gifts. He bought her expensive gifts. I don't know. I don't know. Let's hear what she had to say though.
Right now, you're in your single girl era again.
Not by choice, but I respect him. It's all love. Like,
it's not your choice.
I wouldn't have chose it, but it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it. No.
What are you saying to me right now, Angela Simmons?
I'm saying that I'm a lover. I love love. I love relationships.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons. This man pursued you. So you're not telling me that he ended. Did he end the relationship or did?
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision.
Was there heartbreak involved?
Yeah. It's hard. I feel like for me with relationships, because I get really invested, and I'm in. When I'm in love, which means I'm staying with you. But yeah, my feelings, it didn't feel good.
Right now, you're in your single girl era again.
Not by choice, but I respect him. It's all love.
It's not your choice.
I wouldn't have chose it.
I think she lying. I think he broke up with her. She's saying she ended things, but then you say not by choice. If it's not by choice, and if you chose to end things, then it kind of is by choice, right? So she's over talking herself. I think that you didn't sit down and kind of go over what you were going to say in this interview, Angela. And don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful girl, no homo. But I feel like that Yo Gotti knew that the streets was starting to close in on him. You guys know that whole Young Dolph situation. I don't even think that situation is fully over. And a lot of people were saying that he and his camp were behind that. Y'all know that Yo Gotti's brother got unalived, okay, and he was at a whole funeral when it happened. Like, people just started pow-powing and carrying on. So it's a lot of street stuff going on here, and I don't think that Angela is in a safe environment being with Yo Gotti, being that he's still very much so connected to the streets, and anything could happen at any time. So maybe she saw some things that maybe made her feel uncomfortable or was dangerous, or maybe she heard some things and said, hey, I might need to get away from this, because you guys know her son's father was also unalived by way of something going on street related as well. So she liked those bad boys. She liked those rough street guys, okay? And hey, It is what it is. It is what it is. You have to be careful in that life, because if somebody's trying to get to somebody that you're dating, you could definitely catch a stray in the midst of that. And that's a dangerous situation to be with somebody who got a lot of targets on their back. And Yo Gotti definitely got that. Okay, he definitely got that, y'all. Yeah. Young Dolph was very much so loved in Memphis, and a lot of people are still mad and still on their get back as related to that. And when I heard that his brother got unalived, I said, "Oh hell, Angela, you better get far away from him, baby, because if they come after Yo Gotti and you with him, baby, that would not end well." And you would think that she would be scared after finding out what happened to her baby, her son's father, and how he got we say murked, unalived, pow, Swiss cheese, however you want to say the shit. That she would have definitely chosen up in terms of being with somebody who's so street connected like Yo Gotti. All right, and a lot of these guys, they hide the music business in the shit that they really be into. Yo Gotti is a very dangerous guy. Low key, I'm just say that right now, okay? Yo Gotti is a very dangerous guy. He's running a lot of shit down there in Memphis, and they hide a lot of that street shit that's connected in, like I said, this music game. So I don't know. I'm kind of glad that y'all ain't together no more. Whether he broke up with you, you broke up with him. I feel like he might have said, "Hey, this ain't working for me no more." Or maybe, we need to, you go your way, I go mine, because I don't feel that this situation is safe for you. Something happened behind the scenes. Because I do remember when I reported on this probably a week and a half ago, the two of them unfollowed each other. And that's how everybody knew that there was trouble in paradise, because they weren't together anymore. They were always together when they were together. She was coming to his shows when he would perform on stage. He would bring her out on stage, and she would get up there and do her little stiff dance or whatever, with her little tight shit on. And they would always be on vacation, booed up or whatever. But once we saw that she stopped following him and he stopped following her, we were like, aha, something's going on. And I remember reporting on it. But now that they're coming out and she's doing interviews saying, "Oh yeah, I broke up with him, but it's not by choice," something weird is going on, or is about to go on. So let's continue.
But it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it. No.
What are you saying to me right now, Angela Simmons?
I'm saying that I'm a lover. I love love. I love relationships.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons. This man pursued you. So you're not telling me that he ended. Did he end the relationship or did?
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision.
Was there heartbreak involved?
Yeah. It's hard. I feel like for me with relationships, because I get really invested, and I'm in. When I'm in love, I'm in love. Which means I'm staying with you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, my feelings, it didn't feel good.
Right now, you're in your single girl era again.
Not by choice, but I respect them.
So I'm happy she got away from that situation. I hope she cut all ties as related. Okay, girl, love him from afar, because that shit is not safe. I'm trying to tell you. I don't feel like that Young Dolph situation, even though he's been gone for a few years now, I don't feel like that situation is over. And a lot of people keep saying that his people may have some connections to whatever happened to Young Dolph. And Young Dolph is very much so, it's still fresh in those Memphis streets, what happened to him. Okay. It's still fresh. So with her being with him, being around him, I would hate for a pow to pop off and her ass is with him and she catch a stray. That would not be good. Like, your son already done lost his daddy, and he does not need to lose his mama for you trying to love a nigga off the streets. Let that shit go, okay? Because you definitely ain't about that life, honey. You are not about that life. And you could be with somebody else who is still in Hollywood, because she got her own money. I don't think it was about the money. I think she likes the thrill of being with a bad boy and the fact that he do splurge and do things for her as well. And she likes to, be seen with that person on her arm. And I think she likes love, but I think Angela keeps choosing the wrong type of people when she chooses to date. And it can be, you at the time of your life now, baby girl, when you should be getting ready to settle down. You have a son now. You have to think about all of that. You're not just thinking about you when you date now. You got to think about what's best for you and how that fit in with you being a single mom with your son also in the middle. Because you don't want him seeing some crazy street shit either. And then he grow up and be the same thing that his father was. So that's a catch-22. I don't know. But let's get up off that. All right, now we talked about this person yesterday. I showed y'all the video, and I said in my video, I don't know why I always be right. Thank you, Lord, for always letting me be right. Nah, but I did mention when we looked at Christian Keys. Let me go ahead and share so y'all can see with me. And I said it this morning. I mentioned this morning too when we talked about Tyler Perry, that I don't think any of the situation, if it goes to trial, I don't think it's going to trial. I don't think Tyler is going to allow it to go to trial. I think what's going to happen is some hush money is going to be paid behind the scenes to make this shit go away. Watch what I tell you. We're hearing it now. It's on every publication. After a while, you won't hear anything else about this guy. Okay, you will not hear anything else about this guy who came out that worked on the show The Oval with Tyler Perry, who came out to say he's suing for $260 million. Some quiet money is going to be paid and the shit going to go away. That's how billionaires, millionaires handle their situations. He don't want this shit to go to court. If it does, a lot of things that Tyler probably doesn't want to come out will destroy him, especially in Hollywood and in anywhere else as far as his image. Image is everything when you have that type of money, okay? You got to have all of that. So for him to allow this to go to court, he ain't going to do that shit. Look at how Diddy, look at Diddy. His image is ruined now, okay? Christian Keys allegedly paid off to keep quiet about Tyler Perry's sexual harassment and assault allegations. Didn't I tell y'all? Now, he said that he deliberately waited for the time limit to go out before he filed anything, a lawsuit to go after him for money or whatever. But I think that with him speaking up and doing the video that I showed you guys yesterday, where he said that Tyler Perry was, well, this mogul in Hollywood, in which everybody connected it to Tyler Perry, did some very egregious and uncomfortable things to him, kept coming on to him, grabbed him inappropriately, and showed up at his door at night, in the middle of the night, knocked on his door and offered him $100,000 to strip down naked, saying, I don't want to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I think you're fine. I'm attracted to you. While Christian Keys let him know, nigga, I'm not into that. I'm not into men. I like women. I'm a heterosexual male. Like, what are you doing here? Upon him telling Tyler Perry that, he says that Tyler went to some dealership and tried to gift him an expensive car. It's like a quiet gift, like to be quiet, I'm sorry, that type of thing. And he was like, no, I'm not taking that. So I think Tyler Perry probably went ahead and cut the check, okay, of whatever maybe they decided behind the scenes, maybe with an attorney, to make this shit go away. So y'all see it on my screen. We just talked about this yesterday. But to refresh your memory, let's go ahead and play. Okay.
And he's one of several. And I have proof. It's not like I'm just making false accusations. The receipts, the recordings, down to the police department, and let them hear this individual, the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I declined. Because again, scenic route. I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. I recorded it because I didn't trust him. And I had told him over and over. And he still always tried shit. So if people don't believe me, they can hear him. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100,000 to strip.
I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's lying. And I think that once Tyler Perry saw this video and knew that he had recordings that he probably didn't know he was recorded, he probably like, oh shit, this could ruin me. He probably reached out to his attorney and reached out to Christian Keys' attorney and said, how can we fix this and make it go away? What amount can I pay you? What amount can I write this check for to make this situation go away? You go your way and I'll go mine. And I won't even fuck with you in Hollywood to even ruin your career, because this will ruin me. What can I pay you? So they quietly something was paid. And I think the same thing is going to happen with this Derek guy. Okay. Derek Dixon from the Oval, something's going to happen as well with that. Some quiet money, get ready to get paid. That's why he's sitting on the porch. Tyler Perry sitting on that porch singing Negro spirituals. Yeah, he got this shit figured out. He like, I got the right amount to make this shit go away. He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. All right, let's continue.
You'll know right away, and it'll break your heart. This person is a predator, and he's one of several. And I have proof. It's not like I'm just making false accusations. The receipts.
All right. Let's read. In December of 2023, Christian Keys, another actor who worked for Tyler Perry prior to Dixon's employment, posted a video on social media platform detailing his abusive experience with an anonymous Black Hollywood billionaire, which Dixon pieced together rather, and believes to be Tyler Perry. It says that Dixon heard Mr. Keys' accounts and saw that Perry had been engaging in the same sexual conduct as other actors. It says that just as the interactions described by Keys, Perry would get drunk, climb into Dixon's bed, and start fondling Dixon's buttocks. Says that Dixon wanted to share his experiences with the media to prevent other actors from being abused at the hands of Perry. It goes on to say that around this time, Perry called Dixon, indicating that he really wanted to find a home for Dixon's television series, again, perpetuating the quid pro quo, rather, after the sexual assault to keep Dixon and his claims at bay. Now, there says that then in January of 2024, Perry told Dixon to begin working on a pitch deck for investors for the pilot. Said that despite having 8 episodes written, Perry only produced one, claiming that the president of the company, Michelle Sneed, conveniently misplaced $1 million that were going to be used for the show. Now, during this time, Perry further solicited Dixon's assistance with the other films and projects that Tyler Perry was working on. Now, once again, Dixon was in a position where he could not say no. It goes on to say that in or around March of 2024, that Tyler Perry indicated to Derek Dixon that the individual who was meant to pitch the pilot became depressed and could no longer pitch the show. Now, they said that this was another excuse for the fact that Perry never liked the show and never intended to sell it. Okay. Now, as y'all can see here, they inserted a text message from, it looks like from Tyler Perry, says that I can call you later or tomorrow sometime. And then Dixon then responds by saying that you have a really fresh voice and take on things. You have a fresh voice and take on things. Says, I don't know where this is going, but I laughed the entire time. Says that I could see the world and the characters. It says that my exclusivity ends in 30 days. It says that I want to take losing it out to Amazon or Netflix after that engage their interest. It says, but I also want to try and get with you, or get with the right people rather, to help you make these shows work. It says that they are not for my audience, but we need to find a home for this stuff. That sounds like Tyler Perry. It says that I don't want to miss another, what's that? Schitt's Creek or whatever that is. It says, you know that Eugene bought that to me first, but I didn't get it. It says that Amon said Amon gets here tomorrow, so he's got my full attention. Says that I'll be trapped until the day after Christmas, so let's talk then. And then they just continue a conversation. So the blue sounds like Derek Dixon, and the black comment here is from Tyler Perry. So yeah, so y'all know yesterday we read the text messages between Derek Dixon from the Oval and Tyler Perry, which shot him a little steamy. Where and then we also read some stuff today where Tyler Perry was asking, was he a strong bottom? Because hey, he was saying Tyler Perry made mention that he was a top. He was a strong top. He likes, y'all know, if you know, then you know. All right, I'm trying to be as clean about this as I can. But this is weird. This is weird. I think everybody that knows or that's kind of been watching this situation, I think everybody kind of knew that Tyler Perry liked men, or maybe indulged, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. I ain't trying to pull nobody out of the closet. But because we've never, like I said, seen him with women or nothing like that. So I think everybody kind of knew. We just didn't care because he was just so great at what he did. I think we just loved him for him and his the fact that he's a great actor, a great screenwriter, a great, playwright, just a great everything that whatever he does Hollywood related. So now that these claims are coming out, that's kind of a bad look. So do I feel like something's going to be paid? I do. Do I feel like something's going to be done to make this shit go away? I do. But let's go ahead and read into what this is saying. Then we're going to get up off it. I know a lot of people don't believe that Tyler Perry did this or may have participated in this because of who he is. But hey, again, you don't know who these people are behind closed doors. All right. I said the same thing about R. Kelly. Yes, he's a great singer. Yes, he's a great songwriter, but you never know what the things that he was being charged for is what he was found guilty of. So, Lord. Let me turn the fan down, guys. Hold on. Lord. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what this says. Shout out to It's Only Entertainment, child. I'm trying to keep y'all updated as much as we can on this. Now, new whispers from inside Hollywood have reignited controversy surrounding Tyler Perry as actor. Christian Keys is now rumored to have been paid off to stay silent about past sexual harassment and assault allegations. Now, back in December of 2023, Christian Keys shocked fans when he went live on Instagram to describe a disturbing encounter involving a Black billionaire movie producer with a distinctive voice. It says that while Keys never named names, says that man quickly connected the dots, pointing towards media mogul Tyler Perry. It says that the actor's account shares eerie similarities to claims made by the Oval actor Derek Dixon, who recently filed a lawsuit accusing Perry of sexual misconduct. Now, Dixon mentions Keys' live stream in his lawsuit. Ooh, child. Now, Christian Keys' live session sparked a wave of concern and speculation online, but just as quickly as it appeared, the topic disappeared from his public conversations. Now, they said since then, the actor has remained tight-lipped and noticeably irritable when questioned about the incident by fans. Now, rumors are swirling that Keys was offered and accepted a private settlement from Perry in exchange for his silence. Now, while neither party has confirmed or denied the alleged payout, the timing and silence surrounding the situation have only added to public suspicion. As Tyler Perry continues to face scrutiny, following Derek Dixon's lawsuit, many are wondering if Christian Keys was one of several men who experienced similar treatment and whether hush money is being used to keep more stories from surfacing. Now, with more voices possibly preparing to come forward, this could just be the beginning of a much larger Hollywood reckoning. I told y'all if this goes to trial, it's kind of going to be like the Cassie and Diddy trial, where just another person's going to come out, then another, then another, then another, then another. If he has a problem keeping his hands to himself, I'm pretty sure these two aren't the only two that probably experienced it. He's been in Hollywood for quite some time. And if he has a appetite for men, which a lot of people do, this is 2025. If this is something that he does, invite people to the house to show that, hey, look at my wealth, look at who I am, to maybe make this person like them. You just never know. People do fall in love with you faster when they see you live a certain lifestyle. You're in a different tax bracket. You might not necessarily be attracted to them, but you see them pulling up in the Rolls Royce and the nice Bentleys and things like that, and in the gated communities, and able to pay certain things for you and give you a certain lifestyle. Sometimes you flaunt that situation and you make it do what it do. So in this situation, Christian Keys made it very much so known that he is a heterosexual male. He does not like men. He says he turned down every advance that was given to him, and also he turned down any gifts to say, hey, no, I'm not taking that. Hell no. But it sounds like they're saying that some money may have been exchanged behind the scenes to make it hush hush so that it does not come forward, in which now we are now seeing Derek Dixon's lawsuit, and we're hearing everything related to that and its legality. So we'll keep you guys updated on that as we can. As more information comes out about this, y'all know I'm gonna keep you updated. So whenever you see me pop in, honey, if you see it in the description, come on over, because I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep y'all updated on what is being said and what's going on. Okay. Now, if I wake up tomorrow and it's another person that came out and said Tyler Perry done did the same shit, I don't know. Now, I don't know. All right. It's child. I hate this. All right. But I think that's my last and final topic. Y'all know pop-ins are not very, very long. But before I go, let me comb the YouTube streets again, honey, and see if I missed anything. Because, baby, let me make sure I ain't missed nothing, child. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we don't really care about that. Yeah, I think I'll wait and see if anything else kind of pops out a little bit later on. I may try to pop in with you guys one more video after this later on today. But I hope you guys, again, I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful hump day today. They said, damn, like, who is next? I know, right? I hope it's nobody else next. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, that's 2 men already. This already talking about this. So, like I said, if that shit happen, I feel like some money is gonna be exchanged. And I said it this morning. I do to make it go away. But we'll see what happens. In the meantime, in between time, and thank you, Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, Scorpio, Miss. Thank you, Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast for you guys modding for me. Thank you for any content creators, my usuals that are here. Sunny Days. Thank you so much, Purple Unicorn. Thank you so much, Schoolboy, and anybody else that stopped by. I appreciate you. I see you, Nanny of the Maroons. Thank you for being here as well. I just saw her in another chit chat with QTs. Thank you so much because I just spoke to her over there too. So I'll be trying to go around and support a little bit, y'all. I'm just combing to see if I missed anybody. I don't see anybody else, but thank y'all for being here. Okay, I'll try to see you guys later. Of course, thank you, Caramelians, for doing your good support. Please don't forget to tap that like button and also subscribe to the channel and support. Okay, let me go ahead and drop my other channel. Guys, please go over and subscribe over there for me as well. I'm trying to get that channel up and running so I can post some things over there too, because I don't want to lose the channel. I don't want to lose it. Okay, so that's the link to the other channel. All right, love you guys. Let's get out of here, y'all. Oh Lord. And let's go. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope,